Now, hey, this is Singh, and today I am interviewing Yu-Gi-Oh! Hercules. Yu-Gi-Oh! Hercules, nice to meet you.
Hey there, Sing. How you doing, man? Nice to meet you too. Thank you for having me. How you doing, man?
Eh, okay so far.
Okay.
So, I have 9 questions for you to answer. Are you ready?
Awesome. Yeah, man. Go for it.
Okay. Question 1. When did you first start becoming a card game tuber?
Okay. Funny enough, I started doing this, like recording myself, opening packs and whatnot on YouTube about a year ago, and it's been fun. I've been having so much fun doing so.
Okay. Question 2. What made you interested in becoming a card game tuber?
Well, first I started as a seller myself. Well, no, actually, let me scratch that. I actually started being a collector myself. I went back into the game. I'm a big fan of Blue Eyes White Dragon, so I started collecting. My childhood back then was all about Blue Eyes, so I started collecting Blue Eyes. Then I started opening packs and whatnot. Then I started posting them on Instagram, and then I started like following a lot of YouTubers that were doing that were pretty much recording themselves. They were opening those packs, and I actually like didn't know that there's a lot of people that enjoy watching other people just opening packs. Me myself, I'm one of them. I love going on YouTube and just exploring, finding new people, just YouTubers that open Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. So what made me start? It was that. It was just pretty much sharing all the crazy pools, all that excitement with my closest friends. And then one thing took to another, and I started my YouTube channel. And well, I mean, a lot of people have been giving me great feedback as well. But I feel like the main thing was that I just wanted to start sharing those experiences with more people. And then I wanted my friends that are here close to me that don't know how this works. They started watching my videos, and then now they're into Yu-Gi-Oh, which is one of the main things that I like. Just reach out to people and connect with them and just pretty much share this experience with them.
Okay. Uh, Question 3. Do you have a favorite card game?
I think it will be Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I've tried Pokemon, and I didn't really got into it. I love the cards, don't get me wrong. I actually have my own little Pokemon collection going on, but I don't really play the game. And Magic the Gathering, I never really like tried to play it, so I can't tell you if I like it or not. But Yu-Gi-Oh is my favorite card game so far, for sure.
Oh, okay, that's good. Um,
Yeah.
Question 4. Do you enjoy doing pools and pool battles from booster boxes?
I love them. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I always get I always get beat by other people. Like they have better luck than me sometimes, especially when I do those pack battles. But I mean, lately I've been having great luck with the last two booster boxes that I opened versus some of my friends on Instagram. It's so much fun, man. Like the excitement, and then you just let people decide who won and whatnot, and it's just fun. I love that's actually I love that you mentioned that because that's one of the things that I enjoy the most about being a Yugi tuber. Those pack battles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question 5. Do you play digital card games such as Duel Links, Master Duel, or other games such as Pokemon and Magic?
I don't play Magic. I don't play Pokemon online. I started playing Duel Links like about yeah, like about a year ago. The time to sit down and spend hours playing Duel Links. until Duel Master came in, and then like the hype was huge. Everybody was playing it, and then That's when I started getting back into the digital game. About that was the Duel Masters came out, and yeah, I mean now it's like I'm even making videos on YouTube about Duel Masters I mean Master Duels, my bad. And I love it. I love those. Both games are great, and both games work perfectly. And even in your phone or laptop, or I play my PS4 though. My PS4 has Master Duel, and that's when I go live and stuff. And yeah, I do, man. I love it. I love both games actually. Duel Links, it's just how do I put it? Like the speed duel format and all that. Like that was a nice thing. It was something new. I never really played like a. It's just such a fast-paced game. And Master Duel is more complex. Like I feel like Master Duel is better in my opinion, just because you actually get a taste of the actual TCG. You know what I'm saying? Like you have 5 cards, 5 monster zones, and 5 spell zones, trap zones, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, I do. I love them.
Okay. Question 6. When you sell Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster boxes, packs, individual cards, and archetypes, do you follow the TCG player or other resources?
Very nice question right there. Yes. Like first of all, when I'm about to, let's say it's a single, it's let's say a Blue Eyes White Dragon, then I go to TCG player, check how the market is doing for that card, the recent sales, and if I want to get competitive, I do go like let's say $1 less than the market value, and that sells so quick. And then if it's like a really valuable card, like let's say an LOB Blue Eyes White Dragon, either first edition or limited, doesn't matter. Then yeah, I actually go for the market value. And sometimes you can either like go to a market value, or you can just auction the card. When you auction the card, like this is basically like people start bidding whatever they want to bid for this card. And sometimes you get less the market value, sometimes you sell it for actual market value, and sometimes there's going to be someone that doesn't mind paying, let's say $5-10 over market value, especially when it's a really valuable card, either like nostalgic or meta relevant, or just because that's their favorite card whatsoever. I mean, it comes and goes. With booster boxes, you can't really like go over the market value because that's just not how it goes. I feel like with booster boxes, yeah, you have to sell them pretty much for what their market is at the moment. Like, and then you have booster boxes that go from $55 up to like $200, and then if it's like a vintage booster box, like Legacy of Darkness or Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, Metal Raiders, all those are crazy expensive nowadays. So it's really hard to find an actual market for those things, especially because they're like we're talking about boxes that are over $10,000 worth. But yeah, I mean, I do like to go through TCG Player first, and then before like making any decision, you can't just price a card just because you think that it's worth $20, but the card is worth $5, and then it's just not right in my opinion. But yeah, I do like to check TCG Player, and I go from there. I mean, I hope that my answer was pretty solid, solid enough.
Okay. Question 7. Looking at what is happening right now, do you feel like the card games are going to be complicated, where it will be hard to buy cards from card games?
Can you repeat the question?
Looking at what is happening right now, do you feel like the card games are going to be complicated, where it will be hard to buy cards from card games?
Um, I mean, if you're looking at it from the market perspective, um, I feel like as of right now, it's actually easier to collect the cards that you want, because market right now it's going through this low peak of like value, where like cards that used to be $100 are pretty much getting to the $60 mark, $50 mark. And I feel like if you want to, like I said, see from the market perspective, like the business perspective, then I feel like this is a great time to like purchase cards that are pretty much valuable, because the market is pretty like not. It's just funny because the market goes up and down all the time, and then a lot of people are like freaking out right now. They're like, "Oh, the market's about to crash," and it's like, honestly, if you're just here for the money, then yeah, you're gonna freak out. But then it's like if you see it, if you're here for the long term, and then you see it as like a collector yourself, you enjoy collecting and this kind of stuff. Like it's so easy to get cards right now. They're so like undervalued that I know for a fact 100% that probably in a year or less than now from now, the market's gonna continue going up again, and then that's when things are gonna be complicated. I feel like right now, I feel like this is the easiest time to like buy anything that you like, and later on, the market's gonna go up, and that's when you're gonna have probably issues finding a good price for a car that you actually want, or a car that you know that it's vintage from 2003 or so. And I don't see it stopping anytime soon. I feel like this whole TCG market has been going on for centuries, if you want to say it like that. And it's like, I don't see it stopping anytime soon, to be honest. I feel like this is just going to keep growing. A lot of people will continue getting into the game, either virtually or in the actual TCG. Like you have both sides, you have both crowds are pretty much just getting into it. And I feel like the crowd is just going to keep growing as time passes by. I mean, like any hobby, I think that, a lot of people are gonna give up. A lot of people are gonna start selling their collections, and then you're gonna have the other side of the crowd, which is like the people just buying those collections, keeping them, and then just putting them back into the market later on. So I don't see it stopping anytime soon, man. Very interesting question, though.
Thank you. Um, Question 8. What is the difference between card shops and individuals who sell both Yu-Gi-Oh products and individual cards? Are they both using TCG Player or something else?
When you go to a shop, I feel like they do. Some shops really like go through the market on TCG Player, and they price their cards like that. But then you have the other side of these card shops that they start selling them. Okay, let's say that they have a $10 market value card, but then you have to take into consideration that these people pay for rent. These people are pretty much paying for electricity, all the water and whatnot. And then that's when I feel like they add a little more to the price just because of those things, just because they have to take care of their business that way. And I know that because of I've been to a car shop, but it's like I check the market value for a car that it's like $15 on TCG Player, but this shop owner like has the card for like $20, which is $5 more. And then you can even try to like match the price and be like, hey, listen, like I just saw this car, I really want it, but you have it priced at $20, and when I went to TCG Player, it's only $15. I don't know if you can match that. And then that's when they told me, they're like, listen, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I wish I could sell you the car for that, but that means that I'm not getting anything from it. I bought this car for like $15, and I'm trying to like get $5 profit at least, so I can pay for like just adds up because I have to pay for this, I have to pay for that. And then I totally understood that, and then that's when you have to decide if you want to support the car shop or not. And then when you go to a single person that just has an online business like me, let's say, I can't just tell you, oh, I'm gonna overcharge you for this. I mean, sure. Like let's say like me as a business owner, like a virtual online, I want to say online business, I have my own expenses. We have ink for the printers, we have envelopes, we have stamps, and then we have what is it like team bags, we have top loaders that you need to buy. Sure, like you can add like let's say $1 to that, $2 here and there to a card. And then but me personally, I don't feel like I need to do that, just because me personally, I like to purchase cards that are undervalued and then wait a little bit longer let's say like the card increases $5 in the market, that's when I sell it. That's when I'm like, okay, now I can get something from this card. Now that's gonna pay for the rest. And that's the difference. I feel like at a shop it's always gonna be more expensive. Always. That's 100% a fact. Unless like you actually are friends with the owner and all that, just because they have more expenses to take care of. Us as regular singular entities online, we don't really have many expenses more than the ones that I just mentioned. And then you have other people that like to, get fancy with it, and then they go and buy stickers and whatnot. And that's when the shipping cost comes in. That's when you start being okay. So the stamp is worth this, the envelope is worth this, and then the team bag and the top loader, and then you do a breakdown, and it's like a few cents that you have to add to the shipping cost. But that's about it. You don't really have to add any other value to the card just to charge more or anything, because you don't really have many expenses. Now, if you see a person online charging $10, $20 over the market value, that person is not doing things right. That person is just pretty much trying to just rip someone off. Yeah, man.
Question 9. Will there be any way to change the card games, like the rules and format of the game?
Oof. Well, I mean, if you want to put it that way, we have been dealing with the same format for years, in Yu-Gi-Oh at least. And I mean, you start seeing, let's say, I don't know if you are aware of the GOAT format in Yu-Gi-Oh. So that's a new format that just like pretty much people started using not too long ago. And I feel like we are not gonna change the format that we have to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but you're gonna start seeing more formats, different formats, just getting into the system, like this GOAT format. And I heard Roxin talking, Roxin on YouTube. I heard him talking about a new format that is just popping off right now that I'm pretty interested. I don't remember the name right now, but it's I really have to read more into it because it's really new for me. But like that's when you have it. I mean, you have people that enjoy playing the GOAT format, you have the people that enjoy playing the meta, and you have the regular players that just enjoy playing the archetypes that they like. So you're gonna have new formats coming into the TCG, but you're never gonna see like one of the other. I mean, one taking place of the other and just focusing in one single format. I don't think that's gonna happen. Myself, I mean, I could be wrong, but like from what I've been pretty much like doing studies on and doing research on, I don't think that it's gonna change anytime soon. But you're definitely gonna see new formats coming up.
Okay. Are you okay with 2 more bonus questions?
Yeah, man, go for it. No worries.
Okay, so there have been a lot of fake accounts such as the Meta Bros, Simple Unlucky, and Duel Daddy and Yami Navi. Do you feel like there's a lot of scams and fake accounts related to Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh man, yeah, that's a plague right now on Instagram. You have so many scammers going around. They come and go, they like get banned, like we as a community, we try to call these people out and just help the community to be aware that there's this person, this account is pretty much scamming people around. But then what I mean, yeah, for sure we kick them out of I mean, sorry, we kick them out of the community, but then you see them are pretty much coming back in a different account, and then like, but that's when you have to be careful. You have to be conscious of who you're doing business with. You have to do your own research. You have to pretty much ask questions around, ask like someone that has been in the game for a while, and then be like, hey, is this person trustworthy? Or hey, have you like done business with this person? That's when you have to see if this person, this account has references. That's why I like to have references under my highlights on my profile. I'm about to hit 500 highlights with references from people that have bought from me. And that's, as a seller, I feel like that's something really important that you have to do, because you have to earn people's trust. You can't just be like, oh, you have to trust me that I'm no, like nobody has to trust you. Like if you're new, if someone's buying from you for the first time, they have all the right to be sketch about like buying from you. It doesn't matter. But it's like that's when you have to pretty much stay solid, like be honest, be transparent, like if the person wants to pay for goods and services, which by the way, if it's your first time or buying from someone, I definitely recommend you to use PayPal. Don't use any other, cash app or whatever that you can't get your money back. Why? Because like you have to start building trust with this person. Unless that put myself as someone that buys cards, because myself I buy cards, but I'm really careful with that too. And it's like the first time that I'm gonna purchase a card from someone, and then this person is like, "Oh, I only take friends and family." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I only do goods and services for now, just because this is my first time buying from you." Why is that I do that? Because if this person ends up not sending me my card or ends up saying that it's a card that is near me, but it comes that it's like damaged or something, and then that's when I can get my money back because PayPal takes care of it. But if I send the money through friends and family, I don't get my money back. Like that's it. So the person can take my money and block me or something. So there's a lot of scammers for sure, and these are just a few things that I just mentioned that you can do in order to take care of your money, basically, because nobody likes to get robbed, right? Nobody really enjoys getting scammed. Trust me, like me myself, I got scammed before. Like when I first starting this, I used to like just purchase cards here and there, and then I got scammed for like 90 something dollars, and then that hurt, man. So I was like, you know what, like this sucks. And that's what pretty much makes me want to make a difference, be like, I want to be one of the sellers that people can trust. I want to be one of the sellers that me personally, I would love to buy from someone like me, pretty much. And then I put myself in those shoes. I'm like, what, me as a customer, how would I like to be treated? How would I like to do business with someone, pretty much? And like I said, I mean, I feel like this is not gonna stop. People are gonna keep coming, scam people, take their money and leave. And then they're gonna spend that money or do that, like wait like a couple months, and then they're gonna come back with a different account and they're gonna keep scamming. That's not gonna stop. And that's why we as a community, like we try to like make people aware of who's scamming who, what happened, the stories. That like you see at least one story of someone getting scammed per week, or like it used to be worse though. It used to be like per day. There were a lot of scammers around, but now it's like once per week or something. I see something online that I'm like, damn, like this person got scammed, and that's when I start doing research, and this person tells me what happened and all that, and we pretty much announce it. We got each other's back though, like, but there's just I mean, there's not a lot that you can do for somebody else. Like you have to pretty much take care of yourself in that sense. So I feel like giving people this kind of advices, it's pretty like worth it, in my opinion.
Okay. Um,
Yeah.
last question. Do you ever feel like there's something wrong with the delivery system? Because
Oh
like
yeah.
for me, I have
Continue. I'm
lost
sorry.
12. It's okay. Sorry. I have lost 12 mails related to the Yu-Gi-Oh related to Yu-Gi-Oh card games, and it's
Okay.
like like I asked these people to let me see their envelope and see if I give them the right address.
Right.
But whenever I waited, it's sometimes either it's been destroyed or not, like it's not secure, and sometimes it's lost.
Right.
Do you feel like the employees who work there are just rushing and just making things complicated for those to get their mail safely delivered to their area?
I mean, I feel like there's a 50-50 situation in this case. I feel like, all right, let's start with the seller. All right, you purchasing a card from someone. Now, you as a seller, you have to make sure that like your customer is aware of you sending the envelope. What do? What I do is that when someone purchases a card from me, I send them a picture. I mean, I get the envelope ready, address, stamp, my address. And then before putting all the content inside the envelope, I pretty much lay on the table. We have the envelope, and then you have the content that it's in the envelope, that it's gonna be in the envelope. And then I take a picture and then I send it to them. And then that's when I'm like, okay, so thank you for your purchase. Your order is ready to go. This will be shipped, let's say in the morning, when if it's early in the afternoon, whatever. And once you send that confirmation, you're giving your customer a peace of mind that the envelope is on its way. Now, when it comes to USPS, because I feel like that's the main mail carrier that we all use, but it could be UPS, it can also be FedEx, whatever people use. I feel like there's a lot of issues going on in USPS. I mean, when it comes to losing your mail, I feel like that's one in like 60 times that it's gonna happen. Like I feel like that's less. Uh, how do I put it? I mean, me myself, I've had the case that I get an empty envelope that it's destroyed, and then USPS is just like, oh, it got damaged on its way to you, and it's like, okay, but where are the cards? Like, I just got the envelope, and then that's when they don't take responsibility for it, and it sucks. And that's when, I mean, if they did put the right protection to your cards, meaning team bags, top loaders, and probably even some tape on the envelope in the back of the envelope where you close it. Sometimes like there's some little tabs that just stay like unglued, and then that's when like it can get destroyed with going through their machines and all that, because it's a long way to you, like, no matter what or where you're buying from. But if you as a seller put the right protection to your cards, I don't feel like it's gonna be a problem where your customer is gonna get the cards destroyed or their mail is gonna get lost. Why do I know that for sure? It's because I I have sold so many cards. I've had so many orders delivered. Like I'm telling you, like I haven't had nobody, nobody telling me, oh, I haven't gotten my cards. Oh, yeah, like for sure, I've had people telling me, hey, I don't have my cards yet. It's taking too long. And I totally understand that. But that's honestly like out of the seller's control. Once the card is already on its way, you drop it off, like it's out of your hands. And unfortunately, sometimes it's going to take longer than expected. Like, I had a case that's funny because I just remember this case. I was about to have someone like my first case of someone not getting their cards in the mail, and I was so worried. I was like, "There's no way! Like this is gonna be my first time. Like what happened? USPS like messed up." And this guy ended up getting his cards for like 3 months after I sent it. 3 months. Can you imagine 3 months? Like nobody likes to wait that much, right? But that's the case. Like I feel like there's if you protect your cards right, your customer is gonna get their mail. Like it doesn't matter how long it's gonna take. Like longer or sooner or later, like they're gonna get it. But I mean, there's for sure a delay in the system in delivering things. But that's because we got hit with COVID, and a lot of people are like understaffed and like sorry. And I don't know, like um when it comes to Jesus, sorry, I'm burping. No, I don't feel like it should get. I mean, I know that it's gonna happen sooner or later. Like someone's gonna be like, I never got my card. I mean, people are people. They're gonna make mistakes. Like USPS, it's probably gonna mess up, and they're gonna lose your envelope. Like something happens to me like that. Like I got the empty envelope. The cards were gone. USPS didn't want to take responsibility for it. And I contact the seller, and then I'm like, hey, listen, like I know it's not your fault. And then the guy was like, oh, let me send you more cards for free. Like I'm sorry this happened to you. And like I didn't take the cards. I told him, I'm like, don't send me anything. Like I totally understand that this is not your fault. This is USPS fault. And like it happens. I mean, like people say, shit happens, right? You're gonna have this like times where you don't get your stuff. But if I mean, you, like I said, if you are a seller, like you should make sure that you are protecting the cards. You are making sure that the pretty much the customer is gonna receive their cards in the mail. And if it happens that they don't get it, I really appreciated the fact that this guy wanted to make things right and all that. But I know it wasn't his fault, so I didn't really go for it. But hey, I mean, if the seller wants to make it right like that, and you want to take the cards, just take them. Like that's totally fine too. But there's definitely something going on that it's taking longer than expected when it comes to delivering these cards. But I mean, hey, no, I mean you can't really pretty much. I don't know what else to say. I feel like I covered it. And I don't know if you tell me if I need to answer like more. But yeah, um, that sucks. I mean,
Okay.
I hope I'm really sorry that you went through that, man. I don't know because that must have sucked. Not getting your cards, you paid for them, and it's like it sucks. Hopefully you get them soon though, like the ones that you haven't gotten yet. How long has it been? Like months that you've been waiting for those cards, or weeks?
More than like 5 months. I'm sorry, but we have like 8 minutes left.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
But yeah, I've been waiting for my mails for maybe 2 years, and some of the mails have come, but some of the mails aren't.
Yeah,
Um,
see, like 2 years. Yeah, that's a long time. I had someone in like the Middle East though. He had to wait 6 months, 7 months too, and that sucked. Like I thought it was lost, and then I told the guy, "Listen, I'm really sorry." And I also had this guy though that. Oh, I don't
wait,
know if you have any more questions. My bad.
sorry, but Hercules, we have like 7:32 minutes
Yeah,
left. I'm sorry,
sorry,
but
man.
um,
Continue.
is there anything you want to say to your viewers?
Besides that, I love you all. No, man, it's been great. I really appreciate the support that everybody has been giving me lately. It's like insane how fast we're growing. We're about to hit 4,000 followers on Instagram. I'm about to hit 200 subscribers on YouTube, and it seems that we're only going up. And yeah, man, I really appreciate it, all the support. It doesn't matter. Like I'm not talking about the support where like people buy from me. Like trust me, like I don't really care about that. Like the fact that you have people liking your stuff, sharing your stuff, leaving comments, subscribing, following you, that's a level of support that a lot of people don't don't appreciate the way that it should be appreciated. But I do. I really appreciate it a lot. And I don't know, man, we're only going up from here. I know that we're just getting started. I only have like 1 year and 3 months doing this. So I have really big dreams and perspectives on this. But yeah.
Okay, so viewers, if you guys are watching this interview, make sure to follow him on his Instagram and YouTube channel. Wait, quick question: you're doing sales, right?
I'm doing sales. Yeah, I do claim sales and I do auctions and I do box breaks, which is like you opening a box and selling the packs. And I make YouTube videos with that. I'm also like getting into blogs right now. I'm doing like blogs here and there. But yeah, that's mainly what I do.
Okay, so if you guys are looking for specific cards and archetypes, message him on Instagram. He'll give you a good deal. 100% sure. Just don't piss him off, okay? Because, man, now he's become crazy. Also, help him reach 200 subscribers on his YouTube channel
Yeah,
and 4,000 followers on his Instagram.
let's
So
go.
make sure to do those things. If you, he'll give you a good deal. Just give him a list of cards you're looking for. So yeah. Um.
Awesome.
Is there
Thank you, man. I
anything?
appreciate that.
Wait. Is there any last words you want to say to the viewers? We got like almost 4:54 now minutes left.
Okay. Yeah, man. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. It's Yu-Gi-Oh Hercules _ my YouTube channel. It's chilling with Hercules. I also stream on YouTube. I like streaming Master Duel, actually playing Master Duel. So if you're into that, you can like subscribe, like those videos, man. Drop some comments, like follow me on Instagram, like I said, share the stuff. Like, you're not gonna be disappointed. I like to take pride on my service. I have so many people that can vouch for me. You can ask around. A lot of people are gonna give you good feedback about the way that I run my business, and I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be happy with the experience that you have here with me. So I can't wait to see you all if you're new, and the people that are OGs. I love you all. You guys have been amazing, and yeah, if you're new, you're not gonna regret it. You're gonna enjoy your time here. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time to doing this interview too. By the way, I really appreciate the exposure you're giving to everybody, not only me, but I've seen like what you're doing for others as well. So that's dope.
Okay, no problem. So guys, make sure to watch this interview. Make sure to subscribe to Hercules YouTube channel and follow him on his Instagram. Um, if you're looking for some cards, message him on Instagram. He'll give you a good deal, no craziness. So, and he will make sure the mail is secured and everything, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%. Trust me. I send confirmation pictures. I have an app. If you have tracking number, it's not gonna be you tracking it all the time. Like I'm also gonna be giving you updates. I have my own app. Well, it's not my app, but like I have my own thing that I have going on. That it's like I put the tracking number, and the app is letting me know when it's about to get delivered and all that. So I always keep my customers updated, no matter what. So we're good. You guys are safe with me. Trust.
Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. You guys have a nice day. Hercules, I'm gonna stop recording.
All right, man. Bye, everyone.